Buffalo, I talked to identical twin duo JFW about their careers and experiences on Netflix's You Are What You Eat. And Avenue 29 shows us everything they have to offer for all of your dining and catering needs. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Joining me now are a pair of local twins who recently were featured in a new Netflix documentary. Welcome, Javon and John. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
So tell us about this documentary. What was it about?
So the documentary was about a Stanford University twin study that happened 2 years ago. So they put one twin on a vegan diet and the other twin on an omnivorous diet, and they compared the differences and changes in our bodies over the course of 8 weeks.
Okay, so who did the vegan and omnivore diet?
So it was completely randomized. I got the vegan diet.
Oh, so you got the short end of the stick.
And I got the diet, the way we've been eating. And later on, we did do a crossover that wasn't where it was documented, but it wasn't shown. And then I took my turn with the short end of the stick.
So what was the experience like?
It was really exciting being a part of, we have never done a twin study, and especially being nursing students, contributing to research was really exciting for us. We'd never done any experiments like that in the medical field.
And being as interested in fitness as we are, we feel like being able to, do DEXA scans and VO2 max assessments and all these things where, you can see your bone density and muscle mass and fat distribution, visceral fat, just all these different things that we're interested in that we've learned about, but we've never been able to see what it looked like on us. And it was a really cool experience.
Yeah.
Now, you are also a musical duo. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so we make R&B rap music together. We have for several years now. We love songwriting and producing. We have a lot of fun with that.
It's been a creative release for us. Our dad has kind of worn many hats in his day, and he used to be an audio engineer, so we feel like we kind of get our ear from him in a way. And we just kind of, we saw, the image there. I mean, two twins who are doing music and stuff. We just felt like it was cool, and we'd have been able to do it and grow it in a way where we can look back on it and be like, wow, like, I'm so glad we spend time doing this now, because we have a repertoire and we kind of have this sound and this niche that we fit into, and it hasn't always been it hasn't always felt this nice.
Developed. We feel like we put some time into it,
No, you both are 23. Obviously, you're identical twins. Have you always, there comes a point, my brother and sister are twins, obviously not identical, but there comes a point where they're super close growing up because you guys are twins,
right.
But then you kind of get to a point where you want to be your own individual people and have your own niche, but you do all the same things. That you're both nurses, both doing music together. So where are you guys at with this now? Are you still really connected? You seem like it.
I think we are very connected. I think that now we focus on the nuance of things in our music. If you were just to listen to the record and not look at us, you wouldn't, it sounds like two different people, even though we look exactly alike. I work in an operating room as a nurse. He works in step-down trauma, two different hospitals. So, nuance there, same field, different, different specialties. We both live downtown-ish, but I'm 5 minutes from him. He stays in an apartment. I stay in one of those old mansions that they kind of turned into apartments. So there's a lot of things that are similar, but then we see how different they are because we've been so alike our whole lives. So it's just cool kind of being able to tiptoe on that line of being so alike but still having our differences.
Do you think you guys have that twin telepathy thing?
It's definitely been there at times.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Not as much as people probably think, but there's a lot of times we can just look at each other and just kind of share, a nonverbal moment or things like that. There's a lot of twinly things that are cool, definitely to acknowledge in the day-to-day, for sure.
Now, when you guys did the Netflix kind of experiment, were you here in Buffalo or did they fly you out somewhere?
So both, actually. They came out here 2 or 3 times, and we got to film with our dad, who he was a bodybuilder in the 90s locally for some time, so he's in the documentary. And
very cool.
Our grandma has had a garden for decades, so she was able to be a part of it. All these things that just play into, fitness and health and wellness, food sovereignty, things like that.
And they did also fly us out to San Francisco to be there at Stanford University for the testing, the DEXA scans.
We got to perform out there it isn't shown, but it was such a lot of cool moments that came out of this experience just because we're twins, so it's been really cool.
You guys definitely are. This is so cool. So what's next for you guys? What's in your future?
Oh my gosh.
Definitely just continuing to work on music. Like I said, over the years, we've established a sound and kind of separated ourselves on record. So continuing to
play into
establish that and
to keep, noticing our differences and just kind of, really amplifying those, because those are the things that are gonna, kind of separate us. Because just looking at us, that's not gonna do much. So it's all in the nuance. We're still happy working as nurses. We just want to keep all our eggs in different baskets and keep ourselves busy and.
As much experience as we can get, especially as young Black men. We just want to just stay busy.
Would you ever do a reality show again or a Netflix show?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a very cool experience. And
it wasn't as reality show as it could have been too. Like all the footage they got, they really cut it down and made it focus on what they wanted to impact people with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very cool stuff. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on our TV screens again one day. Again, be sure to check out John and Javon in You Are What You Eat on Netflix and keep up to date with their music at JFW Identical on all social media platforms. Thanks again for coming in, you two.
thank you for having me.
Chelsea, so much.
Shout out to your mom, Deborah.